Hey guys, I've put a few videos up lately that have shown some of the methods that I'm using to train whilst I'm away on holidays down at the in-laws place, but I thought I'd do a video where I explain everything a bit more in depth. A lot of people ask me what's the deal with the ultra high reps training setup that I do, so I thought I'd explain a bit of it. So my father-in-law's just got this nice pulley system with just what would normally be used for straight biceps. I've chucked a fat grip on one side of it, which putting the anchor point up here allows for great rotation in the hand. So I've been training a few different methods. I'll go through all the angles I'm training. Basically, straight rise. We all know why rise is so important to get that hand position in the start of a match. Aside from straight rise, you can just change the hand position a bit. Put it, instead of the pressure being over the top of your index finger, now put the pressure halfway between your index finger and your thumb. Okay, and it's now this kind of rising pressure that has got a bit of side pressure to it as well when we're in the setup. This pressure here allows you to get away a good hit. If you don't have this pressure right here, no hit's coming. So this is a Phil Rasmussen, Sam Safuri style pressure right here. Other things that I've been doing, okay, get a bit more side on. If you want to really just focus on pronation, side onto it, pronate straight through. Again, I'm achieving a slight cup as well as I'm doing this, but the key focus here is the pronation. Great for rolling out of people's hands when they're trying to do side pressure. The other one I've been doing is supination. This one here, good for your Andrew Lee style pressure that's required to get into a press. So supinating through. Okay, if there's too much pressure on your elbow and you're starting to feel uncomfortable, just support your arm. Take it totally off that inner elbow and just exercise the forearm. Okay, looks like I'm not doing much here in terms of effort. There's not a lot going on in the elbow, no pain at all, no unnatural pain. I know Phil, myself, Rick Kamana, a few other guys have got that inner elbow pain, but my forearm and my supination is still working quite well. Okay, if you want to do cupping specific, front on cupping specific can be done. If you've got the attachment point above, it's now attacking my pronation at the same time as straight cupping. And likewise, if you want to attack your supination whilst you're cupping, just anchor point below. And that's much harder, the supination. My supination is pretty weak. I'm sure guys like Andrew would have, and Doug in particular, would have massive supination, but for me that's really quite difficult. I've only got 5 kilos on the actual bar as well. So the principles, so they're the main movements that I've been using. The main principles of this form of training is just to get good neurological connection with the muscles. So I want these movements to all just feel automatic. So I'll literally just sit out here about an hour and a half doing these movements. I'll go until the lactic acid is too much on any one given movement. Once the lactic acid comes too much, if the lactic acid happens in the bicep and that's where my failure is, I'll keep going. I'll just support the bicep, okay, because the forearm's not yet cooked. Okay, once the forearms, see at the moment I'm doing kind of a concentric movement. Once the forearm starts to cook and the lactic acid is too much, I just go to a negative. I keep my wrist up. Now I just rock the body, keeping my wrist rigid, getting maximum effort out of that one muscle group. Okay, once the lactic acid is too much now, okay, I'm going to change movement. The same can be done. So let's go, I'm going to pronation. Okay, start off with side pressure, pronation, using the whole arm. Okay, lactic acid starts to get too much down here in the elbow, so I start to support the arm, still keeping the hand moving. Okay, lactic acid is now starting to get a lot in my forearm, so I now just use the negative and just keep the hand locked for as long as I can. Starting to get a real big lactic acid in the thumb now, that sort of thing. That's what you're going to expect. Okay, how many reps I do? I don't really count the reps, I just go till the lactic acid's too much. So I guess the shortfall of this program is that I don't accurately track progressive overload, but okay, if it starts to get too easy, okay, I just chuck a little bit more weight on, but I like to use a weight where I'm hitting those lactic acid walls at about the 50 rep mark. And so after 50 reps of this, I'll be then going to another assisted, maybe 20 or 30 reps, doing it like this. And then the lactic acid is really screaming by the time I'm doing the negative. Okay, I might only get, say, 80 to 120 reps out before I change movement. So once that is totally cooked, just change movement to whatever else I want to work on. But you saw all the movements that I work on at the start of the video. So basic summary again: rising, cupping with pronation, cupping with supination, side pressure pronating, side pressure supinating. Yeah, I think I got it all there. And yeah, don't forget, use your elbow. If possible, support it if need be. But yeah, guys, that's the main form of training I do. I do two days table time a week. If I can. Outside of that, I just do this sort of training every day. I normally give myself one day off a week. But g'day, Brad. Yeah, say hello. Say hi. Look up here. Say hi. Say hi. Anyway, that's my little fella. Coming out to help me train. But yeah, guys, so hopefully you got something out of that video, and
Hi.
yeah, hi. And hope the training is going well for Worlds. It's an awesome team going over there. Should be great. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.